Dream King Films with the Raines Vikings.
Tyron Randolph, 2024 quarterback.
Jaden Taylor, 2024 strong safety.
Terrell Shepard, 2024 receiver.
Nicholas Kilpatrick, 2024 DB.
Mark Miller, 2024 running back.
And we got head coach Donovan Masline with us right here. Coach, real quick, just talk about your group and give me some individual on each one of these guys you brought here with you today.
You know, these are, 5 seniors we got, man, dynamic guys in their own special ways. Mark Miller, running back, man, total compact player in the backfield and, out the backfield with, receiving and catching the ball. So, anybody one-on-one in the open field, taking Mark.
Yes, sir.
Then you got shut down Nicholas Kilpatrick, long rangey, can cover ground, stepped up last year big, put his name out there. So he's pretty much going to, cover any, top receiver that we, come across. Terrell in the slot, and in the backfield, quick, shifty guy that's going to be dynamic with the ball in his hands and, in the return game as well. And hard-hitting Jaden Taylor. He comes in the box, covers, comes in the box and hit. He's knowledgeable on the back end, get off the hash and, a big part of our secondary. And last but not least, Tyron Randolph, the trigger man this season. Expected to have a breakout year with the ball in his hand, electric, and he does what he needs to do to lead the offense.
Yes, sir. Guys, each one of y'all talk about how hard Coach Masline and the rest of those coaches have been pushing y'all this summer.
Hard. Can't even explain. All I know is I was going to pay out during the season.
Yes, sir.
Like he was saying, it's hard, workouts be crucial, but it's going to just get us better and come together as a team and get us right for the season.
Yeah, and it's really more than physical. They try to test you mentally. They want to see if you'll break. But all you got to do is keep pushing, never say die.
So it's about the mental, communication, bonding, stand strong.
Yes, sir.
What they said, just mental communication. Coach Mass pushed us really hard. His workout's crazy, but they physical and mental things though.
Yes, sir. Coach, talk about how hard you and the rest of those coaches been pushing those guys this summer, as well as talk about how you feel they responded.
The thing is, man, phase 2 of the season, it has to be a mental aspect involved in it. We know that they're going to be able to do it physically, but the thing is you have to challenge the kids mentally to withstand adversity, how to, bond together and get through, tough situations, not only in football, but just in life in general. Being able to just push through, put your head down and grind. And, they accepted it, they've pushed through. We've done some crazy things that, we've not have normally done in the past. And, they, yes, sir. And, they might have complained when they got away from it. But other than that, they stepped up to the challenge and handled it very well.
Yes, sir. Guys, let's talk about the Vikings defense, man. What y'all like about that side of the ball this year?
It's physical and fast.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man,
Jay?
Our defense is like that. Number 1 in the city, and I said number 1 in the city. Nobody going to be running on us. Nobody going to be passing on us. We're like that.
Yes, sir.
So I see the way they work every practice, always running, always they're so technical, so there's no way they'll mess up. So it's going to show this season.
We got some special coaches on defense, man. Locked in, binding, everything going smooth.
Them boys fast, hard hitting, furious, ferocious.
Yes, sir. Guys, talk about the defensive line, man. What y'all like about that group, those big dogs in the trenches?
Hey, boy.
Best D-line in the city, that's all I got to say.
Hey, we got some youngers, but them boys some ballers, and that quarterback going to be have some problems.
Yeah, they're going to make it easier for the whole game because if the quarterback can't throw it, they can't score. Hey, they can't do nothing.
Yes, sir.
Just call them 3-headed monsters. 3-headed monsters.
Them boys scary.
For real.
Yes, sir. Guys, talk about the linebackers, man. Raines known for producing great linebackers, man. Talk about that group.
There's no that group. They come for your head. Big group, good guys. Yeah.
Hey, I love them boys, but them boys really nice. We got one down right now, but when he come back, we gonna make the team come together, and we gonna be straight.
And I get to see firsthand because they're usually guarding me, so I get to just I see how much they work.
Awesome, mental, physical, anything. They gonna get it done.
They be hungry, trying to take somebody's head off. And then I got to go against them every day in practice, so I see what they do.
Yes, sir. Guys, every year it seems like Raines put out a top-rated cornerback real quick. Just talk about those DBs and who poised to step up and be that next cornerback over on Moncrief.
You know, big guys like Kent, Kirkland. You know, uh,
Big shoes to fill.
nah, he ain't big shoes to fill. I know Peanut gonna hold it down for us this year.
Yes, sir. Talk about the DBs.
Our DBs, we gonna come. You know, we got our boy Peanut. We got our little sophomore, Sharif. Got me in the back. You know, we straight. I'm trying to tell you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't see nobody catching no touchdowns, no pass, nothing. If any pass get caught, I'm gonna be disappointed.
So my group DBs be special this year. We gonna raise some rain names, do a lot of stuff.
They some lockdown corners and they some ball hawks too.
Yes, sir. Guys, who y'all feel could lead the Vikings in interceptions this year?
Me. Let me tell you that now.
How many players are rocking in?
Hey, I'm 6'7".
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna spare him.
How many you racking in this year?
Double it.
Okay. Straight ball. I ain't sparing him.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
Come over top of him.
In your opinion, man, who you feel could lead these DBs and picks?
I don't know, man.
Great.
We got some good guys in the secondary, so it's gonna be quite a challenge.
Yes, sir. Shep, who, in your opinion?
I feel like they all gonna eat. I think equally. Like, if someone don't get a pick, someone gonna get a fumble recovery, something. But they all gonna have their hands on the ball.
Yes, sir. Mark?
I ain't even gonna lie. I like Peanut to get the most interceptions, but at the same time, we got some eaters on the team that's gonna go and get the ball.
Yes, sir. Coach, as I mentioned, one of the long-standing traditions over at Raines is having a great defense. Can you just talk about that defense real quick, Coach, and how special can those guys be this year?
They can be real special, man. You know, they can do anything that, you know, they put their mind to. We got a great defensive staff that, you know, the mindset has always been hard-nosed and, 11 guys to the football. You know, we wanted to work on our defensive line, you know, from the Bowls game. That was one of the glaring things that we needed to improve on. And, you know, moving Gregory over to from guard to defensive tackle really helped us with the size in the middle. Starting out with him and Jayan being paired up inside, you know, it's gonna be very special. And then, you know, with Michael Merritt, you know, coming down to stand-up rush in. And more than likely have a ninth grader, you know, at the strong rush in for us, and Bam. It's going to be very, very electric, you know, up front. And then secondary, you know, they're going to do their thing that we normally do. You know, we play a lot of man, you know, so, you know, teams have to be good with getting off the line of scrimmage. And, you never know where the linebacker's going to come from with the blitzing and pressures and stuff like that. So, you know, with that being led by Jalen Clark and, you know, Jonathan Fitzgerald, I feel real confident about, you know, the energy that they're going to bring and leadership they'll bring to the defense side of the ball. And, you know, with JT and Peanut and Sharif on the back end, you know, it's going to be, you know, get your popcorn ready.
Coach Jayon Simon slowly becoming a national recruit, a top prospect in the country. Can you talk about his skill set and what he brings to the table?
He brings explosiveness. You know, we had a conversation after his 10th grade campaign and about what he needed to improve on. And, you know, he worked his ass off to, you know, make sure he worked on those things. And, you know, he goes outside of what we do to get some extra training, which is what you need to see in your kids. And, you know, how bad do you really want to become great? You know what I'm saying? How bad do you really want to be top, you know, at your position group? And, you know, he's shown that, you know, worked on his explosiveness off the football. And, you know, he's definitely a problem for any guard that we come across. So, you know, we're going to do our job, making sure we're scheming up to where he get one-on-one matchups. You know, where centers can't come over to double team and stuff like that. So I'm excited about, you know, what he's going to bring to our defense. And I think with adding Greg, you know, nobody's going to be able to get a double team. You know, they're going to have to single it up.
Coach, briefly, give me something on Jalen Clark. He's poised to have a terrific season this year. Not sure how many people know about him, but his name going to be a household name when it's all said and done this season. Give me a little bit on him.
Jalen Clark, you know, a.k.a. Superman, you know, he pretty much can do it all. You know, he's our leading punter. He was an all-conference kid last year. So, you know, we expect him to come out and pretty much lead in tackles from the linebacker position. You know, we had him playing the stand-up rush in last year, but this year he's moved to the wheel linebacker position. So he has to cover a little bit more than usual. And he's done a great job in the spring with, you know, covering, you know, running backs, covering slot receivers. to get that on film so that, those colleges can see that, he's able to cover and also play inside the box. So, we're looking for him to be a vocal leader and also leading by example.
Yes, sir, guys. Y'all give me y'all thoughts on that Vikings offense this year, man. What you like about that group? It's gonna be led by you. What you like about
It's
them?
gonna be real electric. We're bringing a lot to the table this season. We're gonna get the job done, taking the stress off the defense. It's gonna be hell of a season.
Yes, sir. Give me your
Them
thoughts on the
boys
offense.
nice. Every day in practice, they get us work. They compete. We compete every day with them boys. Them boys nice. Better than last year, I'm gonna tell you that now. Especially with Mark in the slot and all that T.Y. quarterback, we're gonna be straight. We're gonna be good.
Yes, sir.
I feel like it's gonna be a real special season. We got a lot of special guys who can do a lot of great things. So I just feel like let's put it all together. It's gonna be great.
Special. She got a lot of talent over there, especially with a few adjustments, and it's gonna be straight.
We got a lot of talent on the offense, in the backfield, and at the receiver core too. We got T.Y. at quarterback, me at running back, Taz. We got David from First Coast. We got some key players on the team.
Yes, sir, guys. Talk about their receiving core. Raines, year in and year out, known for having one of the fastest receiving core in the area, man. Just talk about that receiving core and how special can they really be this year?
It's gonna be real special. We got some young guys coming up, like Zion Butler, young bull. He real hungry. He's gonna be a statement year for him. Got Davion Lucas from First Coast, big transfer, got speed on him. Martin McIntyre played for us last year, had a big year at the end of the season. Got Terrell, Martin coming in at the slot. It's gonna be a good year for these receivers.
Yes, sir. You have to cover them every day in practice, Jay, man. How special is that group?
Them boys get me right every day in practice, and that's why them boys special. Cause they get me right, and I get them on better every day. And them boys gonna have at least 3 gonna have 1,000 yards per season on this season. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Yes, sir. Shep, you gonna lead that group, man. Who gonna be one of? Talk about those wide receivers and how good can y'all be this year?
Hey, we can be as good. I don't think there's a ceiling for us. Every day in practice, multiple of us scoring each drive. We just eating.
Yes, sir. I know you've been working out with them. Y'all been going back and forth, man. But we'll talk about those receivers.
It's been real hectic in practice. We both know each other's weakness. We're trying to get each other better, prepare for opponents, and get you to work.
Yes, sir. Mark, give me a little bit on the receivers.
That receiver core, them boys sound dangerous, and you don't want to stick them.
Yes, sir. Guys, who y'all feel could lead the Vikings in receiving touchdowns this year? Who got that potential?
To be honest, all them boys gonna eat. All them boys gonna eat, and like I said, at least 3 gonna have 1,000 yards this year with T.Y. quarterback.
Yes,
I
sir.
feel like it's gonna be close.
Y'all talk about who gonna be toting the rock for y'all this year.
Marcus Miller, I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna say this now.
Me and Mark.
But him and Mark, dynamic duo
That's
right
a
here.
two-headed monster in the backfield.
Best running back in Northeast Florida right now. I'm
We
trying
got
to
some
tell you.
young guys too, Tony.
Yes, sir.
Mark,
we
who
got
gonna be
some young
sharing the rock with you?
I got my boy Bacon, now Allen, Tashawn, little youngster coming up. He good too. So yeah, they gonna be in the backfield with me too.
Yes, sir. Coach, a dynamic offense. We all know Raines do that every year, produce dynamic players on offense. Just give me your brief thoughts on that offense.
It's gonna be different, but it's gonna be electric, like T.Y. said. Gonna throw it around a little bit. We got some speed, we got some length. We got guys that can, motion to the backfield, and guys that from the backfield can motion out the receivers. So, our game plan is just to get the ball out quick. Let these guys do what they do athletic-wise, and I like the wide receiver group, improving from last year, maturity-wise. I think this is an unselfish group. Their mindset is, if the team is good, everybody else is going to be good. So that means everybody needs to elevate their game. I'm excited about what they're going to be able to do. Tyron is bought in with quarterback position, and he's done a great job in the spring and also in the summertime. We did some great things at UCF 7-on-7. In tournament play, we did some great things out here with the Jaguars, and I'm excited about what they're going to be doing offensively. So, our 35-point threshold is the minimum expectation, but we expect a lot more than that.
Guys, talk about that offensive line. Y'all can't get much accomplished on offense without that offensive line playing great. Give me something on that offensive line.
A bunch of young guys, Solomon Thomas, the big dog. You got Antonio Allen. We got some transfers, and chance was in from center position in the left guard. But, they gonna handle a lot for us this year.
Yes, sir.
Like he was saying, young guys, them boys gonna get better every day. We compete in practice, so we defensive wise, we make them boys ready and make them boys get ready for this varsity. Cause some of them didn't play varsity last year, so them boys are getting better every day.
Yes, sir.
It all starts with them. So if they do their job, it makes it easier for the rest of us, and that's how we win games.
Yeah, we got some young guys developing and getting better, especially with their coach, Coach Wayne, working them boys every day.
They young, coming up, but they putting work in and getting better day by day.
Yes, sir. Coach Solomon Thomas, he's becoming a national prospect as well. Just talk about your big man and how good can Solomon really be, Coach?
Solomon can, be pretty good. He can be all right, But the main thing is the work ethic. That's what I see in him. He works hard. He's, early on in his 9th grade year coming in, he was doing 2 workouts a day, in the morning and in the afternoon. So the work that he put in to get to this point, is phenomenal. We applaud him, but at the end of the day, he has remained humble. He has to come to practice and has to work. So, he gets treated no differently as, a 9th grader. So, we expect him to lead the group for his offensive line and, play with the same type of, tenacity and nastiness that he plays with. That's the whole offensive line. That's the mindset that we need them to play with. We got a few guys in that we feel real good about what they're going to be able to do. So we're going to hang our hat on the offensive line, be able to establish the run early and get some things going on, some QB runs, some regular running back runs and stuff like that. So, I feel good with him leading the group and Greg coming over to get some plays in at guard too. And I feel real good about what we'll be able to do offensively. It starting with the offensive line, going to the quarterback play, and then also to the receivers and running back. So I'm excited, this year about what the team is going to be able to do. It's an unselfish team. They're buying in to what we want them to be able to do. And, they got through the hardest part of the summertime. And now it's time for fall camp to polish up what we've been working on all summer. So August 18th, they'll be prepared and ready for Tallahassee Government.
Yes, sir. Guys, talk about y'all team goals. What do y'all look to accomplish as a team this year?
Trying to get that state title. That's all.
Yes, sir.
Well, we try to come together as a team, build relationships as brothers, and make it to the playoffs, and then get out of the playoffs and get to state and bring home a state title.
So just being able to stay together and not quit as a team. If everyone can do that, then we'll be able to get to state.
Yeah, like they said, communication and effort. Can't coach that.
Bringing home a state title, but that first started with the team and the brotherhood that we got.
Yes, sir. Guys, the Raines Vikings, man, high-profile program here in the city of Jacksonville, as well as the state of Florida. This program is a big deal. That means there's a ton of little kids looking up to this program, as well as y'all. To all the little kids that's looking up to y'all guys and that's following this program, tell them how important grades is in the process of playing for Raines, as well as the process of moving on to the next level, T.Y. Tell them how important grades is.
Real important, College coaches don't really care how big you is, how good you is. Just know you got somebody under you on that list that probably has better grades than you. So just focus on your work in school, and then you go to football after.
Yes, sir.
Like he said, it doesn't matter how good you is, You could be the best player, but if your grades ain't right, they just gonna cross your name out. Somebody who's not better than you, probably have better grades, they gonna recruit that player over you any day. So just make sure you get your work and grades right before football.
And you can't play football forever. You gotta have a foundation that you can fall back on once you're done. So grades from elementary school to going into college, you want to take it serious because that's what's gonna take you farther in life.
So getting grades right. I had experienced that one time last year. I had to get my grades right, but school is important. Don't be a follower. You gotta set your own path.
Yes, sir.
Grades come first before anything. College coaches, they're gonna take a kid with brains over a kid with athleticism any day.
Yes, sir. Coach, we all know there's a ton of little kids out there that's dreaming to put this maroon and gray on, that want to put them Viking horns on, that want to wear that helmet, Coach. So all those little kids that's lined up to be a part of this program in the future, Coach, just tell them how important y'all take grades over here at Raines.
Man, that's I stress it every day in practice. We do a good job of making sure that they understand the importance of academics. They understand the importance of core academics when it comes to collegiate football and pursuing athletic scholarships that your gyms and PEs and your music and art and all that stuff. Colleges don't take that. The NCAA doesn't recognize that as a GPA. So your math, sciences, English, your histories, and those are your core courses that you need to make sure that you're getting A's and B's in. Don't wait till you become a senior to want to take academics serious. It starts in your 9th grade year. You want to build up the highest GPA that you possibly can in your core classes, so that when colleges do come in, you don't have to, coaches don't have to be afraid to give transcripts. Tell a coach, hey, we was working on a few grades or something like that. We want to make sure that we're able to send transcripts off when they are requested with no second guessing. So the thing is, at the end of the day, a kid has to have that want to in the academics and also in athletics. So if you don't have that want to, I don't know if Raines is the program for you. You have to want to be great on the field, and you have to want to be great inside the classroom. So if you have that want to, definitely this is the place for you to be.
Thanks, Coach. Hey, guys, thanks for talking with me. Good luck to y'all future.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate you.